The NFL takes us to Power Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
You got Russ.
Oh, my God. This is going to be long. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos. This will be taken in at the 1. And look at this.
What?
Up by the Broncos. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Can't never fumble the ball like that, but all right.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
That was a good play, bro.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go. 14.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Big.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Remember, of course, he threw 5 interceptions in that loss last week. Opening drive, same result here.
But it's hard to believe that you can throw 5 in the previous week and start out your very next game.
I'm not going to lie, that fumble really made me mad. But that was a good play. That was a hell of a play. I've never fumbled on this hoe. Oh. True. Let's see what you give me.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida, and he'll be taken down at the 18. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On first down, here's Breida. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Throwing on second down. Prescott on the screen. This is Eckler. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it, because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Here we go, 46. We own it. We own it.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Kill. 47. 26.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Prescott off play action. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 16. And he'll return
Should have been a dot. Should have been a dot. Should have been a dot.
So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys.
Strip that ball. Strip that ball. Come on.
There on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37.
At least you know what you're going to do.
1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Who it is? Mike 29. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Alert. Block that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, what? Yo.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
I don't know. Actually, yeah, he is. Yeah, he's back there.
So good starting field position for him here.
Yeah, I was like, I've never that dude. I don't know why he was touching the ball.
And he's going to bowl his way
it happens
to the 48.
It happens.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now it's Breida. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
First down, Prescott. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. This is Breida. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Josh Allen make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh, what? He caught that. Come on.
Play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Nah, he caught that. I don't know why he went for one hand. He caught that, though. I'll take that.
Maybe was a little questionable.
He took that.
He's
He took that.
lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now Prescott on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again. 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And it's caught by Parker. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. They go play action with Wilson. He's going to air one out.
Pick. Oh, what? Who's that? Wes Welker?
And he is down deep into Seattle.
No, that was beautiful. That was good. That was a good one.
It's a big play there for the Broncos. And even 50 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know you can't throw that hoe in the middle of the field.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Wilson.
That's a sack. Thank you. What?
Down he goes.
Bro, you ran right into dude.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game.
Bro, he ran right into bro. Like, what? Nah. And I feel you, but nah.
They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Oh, he opened throw that.
Eluding the pressure right.
Thank you. 2 sacks. 2 sacks.
He's taken down.
For a rookie first rounder, he's made a huge impact on this
first rounder right there.
That tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him.
First rounder, yes sir.
Do what you do best. Go get the quarterback.
And this one
yeah, I probably should have took the field goal, but
and the lead moves to 10-0.
we don't. We don't play the game to go get field goals.
Quarter, but they do get 3.
This game is zooming though. Jeez.
They have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Let's get it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Prescott taking a shot for Samuel. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. And going deep for Hill.
Yo!
Stopping the clock
Yo!
with 5 seconds to go. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. Prescott. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And of course he gets that.
At the 24. And he will be brought down as time is run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime here.
That first half. Let's turn up.
As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, You lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Play action. Now Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Watch out for Hill on the return. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be 3rd down. Here's Prescott. He'll get this to Eckler. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become...
And he's across the chalk, into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Matt Breida with his 16th touchdown of the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep.
Ooh,
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
That was a good play. 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 Good play.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And he'll give it here to his running back.
No, bro, I'm literally pressing tackle. Bro, heck no.
They get 11 back on that.
Bro,
one. It leads to 3rd down.
why am I not tackling? Bro, I literally wrapped him up. What more do I gotta do? Bro, that's... Hey, I'm not gonna lie. You should have had a touchdown, or I should have had a great play. Like, either or. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. Like, I'm mad that ended in just a 5-yard gain.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They go play action now. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They go play action here on 1st down, being chased out left. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one.
Oh, no. Yes! Oh! What? What? That's Bobby. That's Bobby. Bro, that's Bobby. Hey, that's Bobby.
That was palpable. The sideline.
Yo, yo.
I know his coaches are screaming. Just hang on to the ball, man.
Hey, y'all give him that run. Y'all give him that run. I'm off.
The 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here. We'll go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
I'm off.
A great effort there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Let's get it.
Point by Gay is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I should have took that field goal. Got too cocky with it.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast.
Hold on. All right.
Magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Hey, 47. Under. 55.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
Yo, you saw that? Oh, my God. Yeah. It's not my game.
They've been suffocating all game long on defense.
I should have known.
There again in a big way.
From that fumble, I should have known.
completing them.
I should have known.
The case.
So, as soon as I fumbled, I should have known. It should have been one of those games.
This was a defense that was well prepared.
It's like, yeah, you should have known by then.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And they're going, and for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And this is Parker, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. On first down, Wilson. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
A huge play there for Denver. 54 yards.
Knee was down.
And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. They'll try to run this one in. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And he'll get in. Touchdown.
That's crazy.
Denver. Scott Miller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Not our day.
Safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now a first down throw complete downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll throw again. Prescott. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. A good pickup there, a 22. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Gay is on for the point after. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
From the 29, Prescott. Got an open man, it's QT. They'll wind up with 7 on the dump off, but it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Prescott yet again. It's Hill, complete. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing, Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And again, it's Prescott. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick.
all day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this
You need
one
a dev?
all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively.
I'll try to give you the catch.
No real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now another time.
Yeah, I couldn't hear. Hey, you couldn't hear me. I asked who you needed to give it
This
to.
one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home.
GG.
I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that...
Ladies and gentlemen,